West Texas weather. Raining, hailing, it might even snow. But it's not going to stop the work.
For anybody interested in moving to West Texas, it rains, sleets, snows, and earthquakes all in the same day. So welcome back to another woodworking project. Salty Texas here with some wood scraps again that we are using. So I had these blocks left over from last year that I was going to do something with, and just decided to finally get around to actually using them for something. So we got them cut down on the table saw there, and now we're just doing our classic glue up. Haven't done a glue up in a while. We've been doing mostly resin projects for the past couple of videos, but decided, you know what, let's get back to the roots of what we used to do, which were block videos with just plain wood. So these were the only square pieces of wood that I had that I could actually form into an actual block and make something out of it. So got it glued up, got it viced up, and now we're just taking those all off this dirty piece of cardboard, and we're going to take some of the cardboard with it. Obviously there, look at that. That does not turn out well. So once we got that all squared away, then we just took the blocks off with a chisel that I need to sharpen, admittingly. And if you can hear that in the background, that is the dog. I do apologize. She's the greatest pup that's ever lived. So then we just put the faceplate on the back of the block and got it secure. Put it on the lathe. Bam, there it is, secure, ready to go, ready to turn. So the centerpiece of the wood was a smaller portion, obviously. That's why it looks like that right now, and I knew this was going to be the back of the tannin, so really didn't have an issue with making it the way I did. Bam, back with those carbide tools that are amazing, if I don't say that enough. I think they're amazing because they're sharp. I do have a sharpening system that is on the way because my rest of my chisels are absolutely wrecked right now. So if you don't know, this portion of the video right here, I had to literally move the wheel mechanism to the left because it had vibrated all the way to the right. So there's a locking mechanism on the back, and I wasn't able to take the faceplate off. So I had to go in and adjust that. It took me forever to figure out what the hell was actually going on. But once we got that figured out, it wasn't a problem. And this is another thing that I discovered. So you know how I've been getting a lot of wobble on a lot of my projects? It's because the teeth to my chuck have been loose this entire time, both the outer and the inner portions of these screws, and I had to go back in and screw these all together. And I'm presuming that's also why I've been getting a lot of stuff flying off the lathe, things not being as secure as they need to be. And once I tightened these down, I mean, everything else went very smooth. Once I figured this out, it did not fly off the lathe one time. So you really got to get to know your equipment. But you can see the handle to my tailstock almost fly off there. There was another screw that I had to find to actually secure that down. I've never had a wood lathe before, so for the past almost 2 years now, it's been about 1.5 years that I've been into woodworking. I basically have had to learn on the fly how to get all of this done. But once we figured all that out, we really didn't have any problems with this project. We got it down to the nice cylinder shape using the wood chisels just to get that nice round bottom that I like. Yeah. Anyway, so we got it all down to the portions that we want it to be, and everything went pretty smooth from here. And I'm assuming this is some kind of zebra wood. Maybe that's the reason why I picked it up, because it had those like tiger stripes. I'm pretty sure it's not zebra wood. I don't know. As a woodworker, you probably should know your wood, but I don't know my wood. LOL. I can see the comments already. Anyway, so now we're just gouging out the center, and you could see there earlier I was trying to gouge it out with my regular tools, and my tools are sharp, but I assume where I got this wood, all the wood is treated with some hardener. I don't know if that's a thing, but the carbide tools didn't really have much of a problem with it. But then again, as far as I know, carbide doesn't really have a problem with anything for that matter. So got everything, not bored out, got everything turned down the way I wanted it to, and now we're just going back and doing some finishing touches. I could have done a better job on the inlay, really getting some of those scratches out, but one of the problems I had was not everything was absolutely attached with the wood glue, and you can see some fuzziness in there. So what I was worried about was going too deep and then one of the blocks actually flying off. That used to happen to me in some of my earlier projects when I got into woodworking, so I wanted to avoid that as much as possible. But we got that nice round bowl shape that I was looking for, and now we're hitting it with 180 all the way up to 1500 grit. And if you look at the blank right there on the lathe, you can see I had to go back in with some wood glue filler and fill in some of those spots. But now that we got it all sanded down, hit it with that wood wax that I love so damn much. That stuff is good stuff. And then just got a nice polish on it, and just was overall really happy the way it turned out. You'll see some scratches in it, which I wasn't too enthused about, but you know, given the limited material that it started off with, it was very thin, and we got this cool, you know, two-tone wood look out of it, which I was really happy with. So hope you guys enjoyed the project. I am not a photographer, that's why this does not look like good quality, but look at that Ford Fiesta in the back. Don't forget to subscribe.
Okay, so project is done, and it didn't fly off the lathe at all during this project. So here it is. I assume this is some kind of zebra wood with some other kind of treated wood. This is definitely treated with something, but not too bad. There's the bottom of it. It's okay. It's not bad. But overall, really happy the way it turned out. Nothing too fancy, nothing too messed up. I think this wood is just going to be like the year of scrap wood, because I have a shit ton of scrap wood and I need to get rid of it. But overall, really happy the way this turned out. No mistakes. Not too bad. So, hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Like it, share it, all that good shit. And I'll see you guys in the next project. Bye.